What's some juicy gossip you just found out in your personal lives? My uncle told my parents that he needed money because he borrowed from the Chinese mafia and they were threatening to kill him and his family or something. My parents sent him some money and then 2 weeks later he posted a pic with a new car. My barber got 2 different girls pregnant, neither of whom are his girlfriend. Prices have went up a little bit, but the phone calls I overhear are worth it, lol. Commenting from my other account. A couple that we have been friends with for a few years now, both very normal people with vanilla jobs, took a trip overseas that was supposed to last a week. Not unusual for any of our group of friends. No one had heard from them for close to a month, until we found out they've been arrested on the other side of the fucking earth, trying to smuggle out close to $1 million for an international drug cartel out of the country they were visiting. When we heard the news we were just sitting there quietly in disbelief for about 5 minutes. My 2 friends just found out they have the same sugar daddy. They had both been under the impression that they were exclusive with him. Man, to be rich enough to sugar daddy for 2 girls at once. Truly the American dream. One of my sister's friends from her sorority had a mental breakdown on her 2 roommates. Of all the crazy shit I overheard, the best part was when she got in her car and proceeded to ram into the back of one of the other friend's car over and over for almost 2 hours. Like, they got security camera footage of her ramming the car, backing up, and doing it again for 2 whole fucking hours. Amazing. Our pastor was having an affair with his cousin's wife. One day while giving a sermon the cousin storms into church, tackles the pastor and starts to throw haymakers at him. The cousin's wife is trying to pull her husband off the pastor. The pastor's wife quickly figured out what was happening, ran up and clocked the wife from behind, knocking her out. People are trying to separate everyone. Total chaos. I just found out that one of my work colleagues who just returned from a 2-week expensive holiday with his wife in Iceland has just found out his wife has run up about £50,000 debt on numerous credit cards. One of the girls in our group of friends has never really gotten over her ex that left her 3 years ago. She will often bring him up when drunk, and it has really hampered her dating life. He lives thousands of miles away, and today he posted a picture of him sitting with an attractive dude getting coffee. They are holding hands and their legs are touching. We were all sitting around the TV hanging out when she saw the picture. Shell shock is the best description for her face. I know a guy who got his friend to marry him so he can get a green card, except his friend was already in a relationship. Not only did my friend get married, he also inherited a boyfriend-in-law. Now the 3 of them live in the same house. My cousin has been together with his wife for 14 years and has had a girlfriend for just as long. Neither of them knew about the other. He got caught because of an image on Facebook. His wife's sister posted a family picture which my cousin was in and got recognized by his girlfriend's sister's acquaintance. He got away with that for 14 years. My soon-to-be ex-wife and I separated in August 2018. She decided to end the marriage because she concluded that I would never trust her after she had an affair for more than half of our 15-year marriage. We tried to reconcile for 2 years, during which time she repeatedly told me that she had changed and that she'd never lie to me again. But I kept catching her in lie after lie. Now, she is seriously dating a guy since at least December. And she's cheating on him with another guy. Remember folks, she has changed. My neighbor's cousin broke into her house and stole 37 guns. Also I learned my neighbor owned at least 37 guns. My wife's gay brother is having an affair with his husband's half-sister. The friend that told me also says the half-sister is desperate to get pregnant. This could get interesting. My co-worker makes $10 an hour working part-time and pays for her living. Still married. Boyfriend's rent and child support cause he's broke. She just found his bank receipt showing $17,000 in his checking account. Teacher is having an affair with a married security guard. They are not very careful about the flirting though, because most of the 6th graders have figured it out. Can't wait to see what happens. This woman I know is dating a very shady guy. She's nearly 40 and desperate, so she overlooks a lot of the red flags. 1. All her friends think he's an asshole. 2. He claims he disappears every now and then because, get this, he works for WikiLeaks. 3. He is married to someone. He claims that they got married only for visa purposes and they only fucked like a few times. He has citizenship now, but they aren't divorced because of some paperwork stuff involving, you guessed it, WikiLeaks. 4. He vacillates between having her attend his family events and declaring that he doesn't believe in marriage and kids. Though, of course, he's married already. He recently suggested they should be in an open relationship. She has always wanted marriage and kids, so it surprised me she got on board this relatively easily. I suspect it's because she wants to hold on to him. I have a coworker I'll call Jess, who always talks about her kids in detail and asks for favors because of her kids. For example, picking up shifts, asking for rides, etc. One of our other coworkers' son goes to the same bar as said girl. She doesn't know who he is, and one night was spilling her guts about how she always takes advantage of her coworkers and that she doesn't even have kids. She doesn't know that we know. Recently got my ancestry DNA results back and found out I have a half sister of a different ethnicity as a product of my father's cheating ways. Just found out that my brother, who divorced his ex-wife a year ago, got married to a new woman in secret. I mean secret as in that he hasn't told his own kids about it, 10 and 12 years old. He hasn't told us either, rest of the family. My mother just accidentally said it to all of us. So now we know, but we are to pretend we don't know. None of us have met his new wife, that we don't know is his wife, but still know is his wife. Found out one of my closest friends was paying someone to do some kind of witchcraft/voodoo thing on me because she doesn't want me to do well or succeed. There are some crazy fucking people out there, like what the fuck. My sister-in-law is pregnant, again, by the same guy she's been in an abusive relationship with for the past 6 years. Despite constantly moving in and out of his house, filing restraining orders against each other, and accusing each other of cheating every day, they planned this one. Some time ago some girl jokingly said she wants her boyfriend to get her pregnant or else he will leave her. Guess who's unexpectedly pregnant? I live by a married man. Him and his family are very close to this lady we'll call Jess. They go on vacations with Jess, but in all photos she is near the husband, not the wife. There have been rumors that the husband is cheating on his wife with Jess. Just rumors though, right? Recently Jess moved across the country. We thought that was the end of it. Nope. My dad helps people so they can get mortgages and he just got a call from someone. The husband. They're moving with Jess across the country. One of my female friends, who looks like a slightly classier version of Courtney Stodden, confessed to me that she enjoys the thought of 2 hot shirtless men fighting over her. She said she is considering goading her boyfriend into fighting some random dude who keeps slipping into her DMs. The head chef at my work has worked there for 34 years and is retiring. His stepdaughter is a server there as well. New sous chef will be replacing head chef. New sous chef is sneaking into head chef's house at night to fuck head chef's stepdaughter. New sous chef has a live-in girlfriend of like 6 years and is daddy to her kid. I just found out that the guy who sexually assaulted me 10 years ago in college had the crap beat out of him by some of my male friends a few days after. They never said anything to anyone at the time because they could be expelled for it. My buddy got so drunk at a party, he whipped his dick out in the living room. This is juicy because he's in his mid-30s, has 2 kids and a great job. His wife told him he did it the next day, cause he sure as shit didn't remember, and nearly everyone present was a coworker of ours. Thanks for watching the video. For more content like this, please subscribe, like, and share the video and push the notification button.